Hi guys, and welcome to my weekly Wednesday catch up, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. It's been a really hot one here in Perth for the first day of autumn. Can you believe it? We're into a new season already. It's this year's just flying by. So you may have seen a few weeks ago I shared an article about goal setting for New Year's resolutions, and now we're 2 months into the year. I was just wondering how you're going with what you set. I read in that article, and some other things I've been listening to as well, how so few people actually set goals, and even less actually achieve them. But if you're setting a goal, you're actually way ahead of the game there, and you've got more chance of achieving what it is you're really after. So I just want to introduce myself, and I want to do these weekly catch-ups about all things either health, wealth and happiness related. So my name's Megan Morgan. I'm a qualified exercise and health scientist, and I'm here on this fan page that I've created, Megan Morgan Coach, where I'm sharing my own journey into helping other mums to find balance within their own lives in the health and wealth and happiness area. So I like my videos, if you're tuning in for the first time, to be interactive, and as we get our audience, I'd love you to please write a comment. Let me know where you're watching in from, and if you are a mum, how many kids you have, and maybe their ages as well. That helps me know if you're a new mum, or maybe you're a bit more experienced than I am. I have a almost 2-year-old, and it scares the hell out of me that she's almost 2. And as we go along, if you have any questions, please just comment below, and I'll do my best to answer them as we go along. Otherwise, I will get back to you after the live presentation's done. And the first thing, I shared a little video earlier today. I just want to make sure that you're getting notified of my live cast. And what you can do is, if you're watching from a phone, you can click the little following icon that shows up. Or you can go up to the top of the screen, or just under the main banner, there's a following icon, and you can click on there and then choose to turn on notifications. Go into the notification settings and then choose to have live notifications put on. So that just lets you know. And there was a video there that you can share with your own audience as well. So if you didn't know that already and your audience doesn't know, maybe you've been putting things out there and they're not getting seen. So into today, I wanted to talk about goal setting. Now, goal setting can be a little bit of a boring topic, and I just want to give you my feedback on some research I've been doing. It's something I've struggled with myself. I tend to be what we call a dreamer and start big instead of going into smaller steps. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to teach you a little thing I've learnt along the way. So start small and start smart. So dreamers imagine themselves reaching their goals within one giant leap, while doers realise the road to success is comprised of smaller steps. And for a long time, as I said, and even sometimes today, I do get stuck in the dreamer category of reaching goals. So I'm looking ahead way too far instead of breaking down into smaller steps. So because of this, I do a lot of personal development in the area, and I want to share with you today what I've learned so far and what I continue to learn, and hopefully I can help you as well, and maybe you can take a few steps off your journey and don't follow my mistakes. So one of the concepts of goal setting that has been increasingly popular over the last couple of years is the SMART acronym. So have you heard of that before, or have you ever set a SMART goal before? If you have, just pop it in the comments below. Just hit a 1 or a yes that you have done a SMART goal before. If you haven't, basically it's an acronym in order to successfully reach your objectives. So it is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So this is how we can work on your goals together. So if you are watching live, you can ask for some help as we go along. Otherwise, I'll help you if you want to comment if you're watching the replay, and I'll help you afterwards as well. So while your goals should still be challenging, goals should be set with realistic expectations in mind, or they'll end up just being another source of frustration and disappointment. So we've all been there, right? You set this great goal and then just you get frustrated in yourself if you can't reach it. So also you should focus on a single specific behaviour, one at a time, and avoid having too much on your plate at any given time. So as an example today, I want to look at setting a health goal with you. So a common one people go is, I want to lose weight, right? Who's ever said that? So that is not a smart goal. That's just putting it out there into the universe saying you want to lose weight. And hey, you might reach it, but normally we need something a little bit more specific or smart. So let's work together and turn this one into a smart goal and have a think about here what your own goal is. If you feel comfortable, please share it below and we can come up with something together in the comments. And so an example to turn that I want to lose weight into a SMART goal is to say, and I changed the language around here a bit too, so it feels more like it's actually happened or happening already, rather than saying I want or I want to try or this. They're words that we want to move away from. You want to have positive language and that you're already succeeding. So an example of the I want to lose weight is I am going to lose 10 kilos before 31st of November 2017. So that is a specific, measurable, attainable, probably not for me, I don't need to lose 10 kilos, but generally you've got 10 months to do that, you would get that. What do we say? Relevant, yes, and time bound. So we've got the date there. So that's a perfect SMART goal. And what I've found is, although that's great, what are we going to do to achieve that? So that's when you need to look at your action steps. And sometimes breaking your goals into actual action steps can really help those people that get stuck in that dreamer category. So that's me. I need to make goals that are action steps. So around that same goal, you could say, I will go to the gym and work out for 1 hour, 3 times each week. So that is, again, a specific, we're going to go to the gym and we're going to work out. We're not just going to go there and chat. We're going to do it for 1 hour and we're going to do it 3 times a week. So that's a measurable every week kind of goal, which I know is going to lead towards your end result, that main goal that you're after. So if you need help with that, just reach out. Like, I'm here to help you break those down for you. So this is where I want to try and make your goals a little bit more exciting, and I call it how to take it all up a notch, and I call it a smarter goal. Like, so original, but this is my little take on it. What I do is I add an ER to the end of SMART, and what I make that stand for is an emotional reason, an exciting reward, or you can mix those two around. So an emotional reward or a exciting reason. So if you're adding that within your goal, that can just take it up that one step further and just really help you to achieve it. So as an example, I'll go back to the weight loss one. That's just easy to work with weight goals, but obviously I can help you with other areas. So going to that goal, I am going to lose 10 kilos before 31st of November 2017 and will enjoy going on a summer vacation to a beach location and feel comfortable in my swimsuit. There you go. That's an exciting reward, isn't it? And another one, more of an emotional reason, could be I'm going to lose 10 kilos before 31st of November 2017 so that I can go on the water slides with my daughter this summer and feel comfortable. You know, that could really have an emotional response for you, and that's just an example, of course. Like, you can go a lot deeper than that, but having those reasons and rewards are just going to help you go that little bit further into reaching your goal. So that really helps have more impact. And one more little hint I've read as well is suggest having these written down and having them somewhere where you can read them every day. And this is where the language part comes into place. So if you have them written and you read them as if like they are already happened, so almost like an affirmation or a visualization. And if you rehash those every day, and also to keep track of how you're going is just another thing. So basically just keep things simple, don't be too overly ambitious, and this is especially because staying motivated can be so tricky, especially if you don't have someone to be accountable to. You're accountable to your own goals and you have to reach them, and unless you have an accountability partner, and I'm happy to be that for you if you need that, it can really help. So staying motivated is extremely important, particularly when you are building new habits, which is what we're going to be doing here. So I read this. Teresa Amabel is a professor from Harvard Business School. She discovered the primary forces of motivation after studying hundreds of employees over half a dozen major companies. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole study, but basically what her recommendation for the effective motivation tool, it was keeping a daily journal. Now, people that have been doing my Healthy Habits program know I drum this into you. It's like the second habit I get you to do. So, yeah, this is just backed by more research. So Teresa suggests by keeping a daily chronicle of the progress towards your goals, you'll be able to reflect on the positives, however small they are, which will elicit feelings of accomplishment and fulfillment. So that is so true, and we know that, but it's having someone tell you to do that, it just makes a little bit of difference. So to stay motivated, simply record your progress consistently. So doing that every day as part of your journal. We talk about gratitude journals in my training program, but just adding something like this, it's also part of your gratitude. This is a good little quote. So people often say motivation doesn't last. Neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Now that one's from Zig Ziglar. I just think that's pretty good. I had a bath today, actually. I put a post on my personal page. It was lovely with my daughter. So the most effective mode of journaling is to recollect and capture what you have achieved over the course of a day. So thinking about these are your trophies. These are something to admire, to give yourself a little pat on the back, and keep going forward. And if you need to readjust your small goals to help you reach your larger goals, then that's a chance to reflect on that as well. So if you do need any help setting goals for health, life, creating that balance, and also business related, drop in number 2 below. We'll go with number 2 for business related. I have a great resource that is available that really helps you set some goals for business. And I found that really fantastic it's an ebook plus a training and mentorship program. It's not by myself, it's by an affiliate program, but that is just incredible value, that. And drop a number 2 if you want the details to that one. And also with your health, drop a number 3 if you want some help achieving your health goals or writing out your health goals. I'm more than happy to help you in the private setting, or you can comment what your goal is, and I can help change it up a bit and make it into a smarter goal for you. So once the goal is set, then it's time to step into action. So this is where we need to break down your goals into those small action steps that you can work towards each day. And that's really where having a coach and an accountability partner can come into play. So a goal around your actions, which I said before, that can be really helpful for those that just get stuck in the overwhelm of a larger goal and you think, how am I ever going to achieve that? Having your goal set as action steps that you're going to take. Now, sometimes you've got your blinkers on and you need help to see what are these action steps. So that's where I can help you there. So an example of that, maybe the losing weight again, could be eat 3 lean meals per day and get moving every day. Something as simple as that, but it's an action step every day that's going to help you reach that larger goal. In business, it might be every day I'm going to market, engage with my audience, a minimum of 3 personal contacts a day, and promote my business every day. That might be a couple of 3 daily methods of operations for a business. So if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help and delve deeper into some of your goals. And again, there's a little message up the top of my page that you can click on, and that'll send me a private message, and I'll get back to you that way. So just to finish off, I hope you enjoyed that. I do different topics every week and would love some feedback on what you're liking, what you'd like to know more about. I do have a wealth of knowledge about health and exercise from my background, but I'm also on a journey with my business and taking things online, which I do have a lot of knowledge about, Facebook and other avenues as well, which I'm looking forward to sharing more with you. So if you liked what I presented today, please let me know. Maybe you want to share it or tag someone in the comments that you might think that this could benefit them. Send me a message again by hitting that button up the top, and I'd really love to know what your goal is, or what you're struggling with, or what you're having challenges with. So I'd love to chat to you. And that's it for tonight. So I hope you got a bit from that, and enjoy the rest of your evening or morning wherever you are in the world. All right, bye.